사진을 한번 먹어보겠습니다. 네, 감사합니다.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries Channel. Since news about Jungkook has been circulating on social media, especially rumors about secret relationships, girlfriends, and accusations that have never been proven, armies have become accustomed to seeing Jungkook's name being used here and there for sensationalism. But no one expected that the culmination of it all would come in the form of a very simple moment. A kiss on the J. One small gesture, but with a huge meaning. One that made millions of ARMY's hearts flutter. One that silenced haters and rumor-mongers. One that made everyone who truly cares about Jungkook and Jimin's relationship realize he didn't need to say anything, because his actions spoke louder than words. The moment began with Jungkook appearing full of energy, full of passion, with a wide smile and sparkling eyes. There was no sign that he was bothered by the rumors out there. But what we forget is that silence is Jungkook's strategy. He never denied rumors with words, but always corrected them with actions. And that night, those actions came through very clearly. On stage, Jungkook held the mic confidently. His hand pointed at the letter J, part of his name. But he didn't just point. He leaned in and kissed it, right on the letter J. Not on any other letter. Not on a number, not on a symbol. Just on J. And instantly, the roar of the audience's cheers collapsed into a warm, hysterical outburst. Because everyone knew what it meant. All this time, J wasn't just a letter to Jungkook. It was an initial that kept appearing at various important moments in his life. It was the letter on his tattoo. It was the letter that received the most special treatment whenever it appeared in his signature, on his name tag, on his posters, and even in his songs. And what was even more surprising, the camera captured Jungkook's fleeting expression after the kiss. It was as if it said, "This is for someone. This isn't for all of you. This is for him." ARMY immediately remembered the video where Jungkook said that letters can have meaning for someone. ARMYs also remembered how Jimin once smiled when discussing initials. And of course, no one forgot how the two were once caught staring at each other while discussing names beginning with the letter J, seemingly sharing a secret only the two of them knew. Before this kiss, many rumor-mongering accounts tried to attack Jungkook again, claiming that he has a secret girlfriend outside of Korea, and that his relationship with Jimin is just fan service. Some even edited the photo to make it seem convincing. But that night, as if Jungkook knew exactly what was happening, he gave a golden response. Not with anger, not with clarification, not with a lengthy comment, but by kissing her. And right after kissing the J, he smiled a little. A smile that wasn't a stage smile. A smile that came from pride and a sense of belonging. Shortly after, Jungkook's expression changed, as if a slight emotion had been controlled. The camera caught his sharp gaze, as if saying, "You can say whatever you want about me, but I know who I am in my life. I know who I love." And ARMY knows, Jungkook rarely shows such deep emotion on stage unless something truly touches him personally. The crowd's reaction was wild, and the rumor-mongers were instantly at a loss, because none of those claims and falsehoods garnered any response. But it was that one small moment that shattered it all. That's what fans mean when they say Jungkook slaps liars without touching them. His attitude, his actions, and his expressions were the hardest slap. And when it comes to Jungkook and Jimin's relationship, people often wonder, why are they so natural? Why don't they ever need to show anything explicitly? It's because they're not proving anything to the public. They're just being themselves. They know their history. They know what they've been through together. We don't have to guess when they're relying on each other, supporting each other, caring for each other, because there are already too many of those moments, even without words. What makes this kiss moment even more emotional is the fact that Jungkook never does anything sentimental on stage without a reason. When he gingerly touched the letter J, when he kissed it, when he held the mic and smiled with almost teary eyes, it all felt like a secret message meant only for one specific person. An ARMY who followed their journey from the beginning knew that who is that person. We're used to seeing Jungkook hide his emotions, but that day he didn't. And that's what brought so many fans to tears. Because no matter how brutal the rumors and insults directed at him, he still chose to act with love, not anger. He was sending a message not to the haters, but to the one he loves.
너가 만들고 있는 곡은 내가 또 준비됐대. 진짜? 오케이. 도와주했잖아, 친구. 막!
오늘도 잘 자요?
Night. 잘 자요.
If Jimin had witnessed that moment, and we know he always pays attention to Jungkook's performances, then he would have known what it meant. It was like a silent message only the two of them understood. I'm listening. I see you. I'm still here. On one hand, we could see how the rumors were trying to separate them. But on the other, this moment showed how strong their connection was. Love, friendship, comfort, intimacy, whatever label the world wanted to use, their relationship was real, couldn't be ruined by lies. And amidst the cheers of the concert, the stage lights, and the sound of the music, one thing became clear. Jungkook wasn't trying to prove anything to the public. He was communicating something to someone, and that message was full of love, warmth, and conviction. One small kiss on the letter J, but its meaning shook the entire ARMY world. To others, it's just letters. To fans, it's a symbol. To Jungkook, it's a person. And that's what makes this moment most memorable. Not the words, but his courage to show love in a way that only the recipient can understand. Thank you for watching until the end, ARMY. No matter what the world says, no matter what rumors try to tear them apart, we always know that actions speak louder than words. And that night, Jungkook showed it all in the most tender, yet bravest way. If you feel the same way, don't forget to click like and leave a comment. I always read your comments one by one. Share your thoughts. Who do you think Jungkook's love message was for? I'm curious to know how you felt after watching that moment. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss Jungkook's next analysis. We still have many puzzles, many hidden moments, and many truths ready to be revealed together. See you in the next video. Protect Jimin, protect Jungkook, protect BTS, and as always, keep believing in love.